So let's take a look at the prep products in Kenra. Our first and my absolute favorite is the clarifying shampoo. This is the first step to every color service that I do. Every client that I haven't seen in a while that has been swimming, it helps to remove mineral deposits, product buildup, and really give you a nice clean canvas on that hair for prepping your style and making sure that hair can accept any of the moisture or protein that you're going to put in it. Next up, we have the dandruff shampoo. And this dandruff shampoo has the highest percentage of pyrithione zinc in it that's allowed without a prescription. So not only does it make your scalp feel good, it actually treats it. Any eczema, any dandruff, dryness that you have going on, flaking, it helps to actually treat it. And it doesn't have that medicine-y smell. Next, we have our volumizing system, and that helps to give you lots of fullness and volume to that hair to help build a nice foundation for your style. We also have our moisturizing, and that gives you lightweight moisture to that hair without weighing it down, making it feel gloopy. It gives you nice soft shine to that hair. Lastly, we have my favorite, my other favorite, the brightening shampoo. And this gives you 80% more brightness and kicks that brass out of that hair to make your silvers, your grays, and your blondes more vibrant and shiny. And I love the shampoo and conditioner because they have a mild amount of pigment, so they're safe for everyday use. But we also have, which has a lot more pigment to it, the brightening treatment. And this I recommend only using once a week because it does have that intense purple pigment in there to really kick that brass out every week. We also have our volume dry shampoo, and this gives you 3 times the volume while it absorbs oils and impurities in the hair to give you a nice clean feeling without that white chalkiness. So it's perfect for all hair colors, brunettes, redheads, everybody. So one of the first products in our layer category is my absolute favorite, the Perfect Blowout. Now you'll notice on the prep and layer products there's a number, and that tells you how much hold there is in a product. So our hold ranges from 0 to 30, 0 being your least amount of hold, 30 being the most. The Perfect Blowout sits at a 5, so you get a nice light hold, you get memory to that style, and it helps to give you softness, and it gives you it gives you heat protection up to 450 degrees, which is awesome. Silkiness and heat protection in one product. That's the key to all of my blowouts. Next, we have the Whip Grip Mousse, and I have to slow down every time I say it because I don't know why it's so hard for me to wrap my tongue around that. But this gives you lightweight, airy volume, 2 times more volume with that nice airy texture. And you'll notice that the can is matte. So anytime you see a matte can, you know that's going to be a product that's not going to give you much shine. It's going to give you a more natural matte finish to that hair. Next, we have our Volume Mousse and our Volume Mousse Extra. Our Volume Mousse sits at a 12, which gives you a medium hold. Our Volume Mousse Extra sits at a 17, which is going to give you a little bit more hold. Both of these are going to give you that heat protection up to 428 degrees. The Volume Mousse 12 is going to give you 60 hours of hold, where the Volume Mousse Extra is going to give you 120 hours of hold. So I like to use the Volume Mousse on my weekly clients that, just want a quick blowout. But my clients that are coming in for their roller sets, or they're coming in for those blowouts that they know they're not going to touch for the rest of the week, I like to use my Volume Mousse Extra because it gives you that extra hold to that volume and body. We also have our Root Lifting Spray, and this is one of my favorites to really lift those roots and give you that foundation before you even start blowing out that hair, to give you lots of volume and body without it being hard or sticky. And it sits at a 13, so it does have quite a bit of hold. We also have the thickening glaze and the thickening mousse, and both of them are going to give you body and shine and fullness without being sticky or flaky and making that hair hard. So now we move into our finish category, and we have the perfect medium, which is the perfect name for this. It's your perfect medium hold hairspray. And this is a nice workable hold that you can still brush. It gives you nice memory to that hair without making it too hard or crunchy. Next we have one of my absolute favorites, the Dry Control Spray. Now this sits at a 14, so it does give you a medium to a high hold, but I really like it because you get that shine and you get that hold, but it's not hard, it's not oily on the hair, it doesn't flake up. It just gives a really clean, natural, shiny finish to the hair. We also have our High Grip Spray, and this one is amazing because it also gives you that matte texture. So for all of my boho chic kind of Coachella inspired updos, this is my go-to for really giving them that texture and that hold that's going to last while they're out there, you know, at that festival. Now again, it has a matte can, so you really want to make sure you shake it before you spray it in that client's hair. Remember, anytime you see a matte can, you want to definitely shake it. Now this is my absolute holy grail, the alcohol-free shaping spray. This is the only alcohol-free hairspray on the market, and this is gold to me. I absolutely love this one. It helps to, I like to spray it in once I do the blowout and I get that shape in there. I spray this in there and then I go in and really make sure I refine that shape so that that hair has good memory, excellent hold at a 21, and it isn't going to dry the hair up. So it's perfect for after a color. It's phenomenal for your curly hair clients because curls, of course, need moisture, and we don't want anything that's going to leach that moisture out. We also have our iconic Volume 25 spray, which is a super high hold. This is your staple for any of your updos, any of your wedding styles that you need that hold that's going to last you all night long. If you need a little bit more hold in it, you're riding in a convertible and you just need that hair to stay right where you put it, we have the Ultra Freeze spray that lives at a hold of 30. This gives you an ultra firm hold. This is a really nice one. Once you've done that updo, you're finished, everything is in place. Give it a nice veil of this and it's gonna stay in place. It's not gonna move. We also have our styling pucks, and one of my favorites is the flexible fiber. I love this one. You'll notice that the flexible fiber has a shiny top while the classic clay and the pliable pomade have a matte top. That lets you know that the flexible fiber is going to give you more shine, where the pomade and the clay are going to give you a matte hold. The flexible fiber is perfect for kicking out those layers and playing up that texture that you just put in that hair once you blow it out. Think Lisa Rinna. You know how she's got those layers that kind of kick out? This is perfect for doing that. All your pixies are going to love this. We also have our classic clay that is a really nice sculpting clay. It has a nice feel to it. It doesn't have that shine, but it has a very stucco type feel. So you know once you put that hair, once you spike that hair up, it's gonna stay. My guys cannot get enough of this, especially my little boys. They love it to do all those cute little spikes that they're doing. They're so precious, and they're mohawks. I love the pliable pomade. This sits at a 15. Now, I use this for all my sleek ponytails to help tame those flyaways that we sometimes get, you know, around the hairline and the part line. Put a little bit of this on your fingers, rub it in there. It's going to give you a natural look to the hair. It's not going to make it shiny. It's going to have a matte texture, but it's going to give you a really nice hold and hold those flyaways in place without making that hair feel too producty. So now let's move into the